Hi friends. If you'd like to improve your vocabulary or expand your vocabulary and improve your writing, I have a quick less than 10-minute exercise you can do. I've been doing this daily and it's really helped improve my writing. Um, it's essentially selecting 3 words from the dictionary at random and writing a sentence for each word. And if these are words I'm not familiar with, I definitely look up the definitions um, to familiarize myself with them before I write my sentences. Um, so today's 3 words I've selected are deride, being, and consternation. Deride, being, and consternation. So for this little exercise, we're going to create a sentence for each one of these words and sort of play around with them. If you're not familiar with either of these 3 words, I've included the links to Merriam-Webster's website where you can find the definitions. The links are below. Okay, let's start out with deride and create a sentence. The townspeople derided his warning of an impending mudslide. The townspeople derided his warning of an impending mudslide. So we get an idea that they didn't take him serious, his warning. But that one, definitely look up the definition if you're not familiar with it and create your sentence and see what you come up with. Let's move on to being. Um, he loathed her very being. So I'm sure most of us know the word being, being essence or something of that. Um, if you want more clarity on any of these words, definitely look up the definitions. But some of them you already know, and some, if you're not quite familiar with, it's always nice to look them up. I love the discovery process of looking up words and get a better clarity of them, especially when I'm using them in a novel or short story. Let's move on to consternation. Much to the consternation of the executives, he rose to their ranks by being the nephew of the CEO. So this guy is the nephew of the CEO, and much to the consternation of the executives. So it sounds like they're not very happy that um, this guy's within their ranks, yet he's the nephew of the CEO. So he probably got placed there, um, you know, some favoritism there um, because he's the nephew. Anyway, consternation, we can get an idea that it's outrage or anger at that, or frustration at that, the idea that the nephew is an executive or at their level. Anyway, deride, being, and consternation. Write a sentence for each one of these words. Look up the definitions if you like, even for clarity's sake. If I'm sure you're familiar with being, probably consternation as well, maybe deride, and just sort of create a sentence, play around with them, and just have these words kind of become part of you and your language. And it's just a wonderful thing when you can expand your vocabulary and understanding of language when you communicate or you're listening to the news or whatever. It's just such a wonderful thing to have that kind of level of understanding. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy writing, and I'll see you in the next one.